pleasure to talk to you about this film. Obviously, it's kind of a bittersweet way to see Wolverine unfold, let's say.
Yes.
What was most important for you to achieve in that, what is supposed to be a final chapter?
Well, most important for me was make a different kind of movie. I feel like we've all gotten very exhausted with the standard blockbuster, the kind of insane wash of music and images. Sometimes the images are very spectacular, but you just don't care. I feel like movie studios have gotten into almost an arms race with each other. Who can put more superheroes in a picture, who can make it bigger, more expensive, louder. You destroy a city, I'll destroy a country. You destroy a country, I'll destroy a planet. You destroy a planet. On and on it goes. I want to make a film about people, about characters, as if I was making one of my other dramatic films. It just so happens to be about superheroes.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see them at their truest grit, I suppose. Was he always like that, Wolverine? A very, very dark character that was kind of lightened up for the big screen?
I think to some degree Logan has always been, even in the comics, he's had some humor. But the fact is that when you make an adult-rated movie, you know, this movie has an adult rating, largely due to the violence and the language. There's a third thing that happens that people don't expect. Yes, they expect the violence, the language, or sexual references, but they don't expect one other thing, which is the movies can get smarter. They have permission to be smarter. What I mean by that is that when a film is adult-rated, the financing of the movie is no longer built on the idea that 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds are coming to the cinema.
Yeah.
And the second they know children aren't coming to the movies, the studio stops asking you to make a movie for children. So you don't need cute sidekick characters that they can make into stuffed animals and action figures. You don't need to make sure your scenes never get too long or complicated because children won't understand them. Suddenly you're making a movie for adults.
Even judging from the image behind you, the cinematography played a big part into describing this whole
Absolutely.
world of Logan. Tell us about working on that.
Well, one of the things that the production designer and director of photography and I were very conscious of was trying to find a different look, a more natural look for the film, a less, these films have gotten very slick. Very often they don't leave the studio, meaning they're all shot against green screen. And if someone's in Paris, they just put a picture of Paris behind them, or on another planet, or wherever it is they are. We shot almost the entire film on location. If people are driving a car in the movie, they're really driving a car, and et cetera, et cetera. All of those little choices, a different kind of score, a different kind of acting style, more adult writing, allowing the characters to be vulnerable, damaged, not impervious to everything. All these things on their own may not matter much, but when they add up, and suddenly I think you have a more interesting film.
And you need a very talented actor to be able to take this character and play him in such different ways every time. I mean, it's almost a different character this time, and it's still Wolverine. How talented do you feel he was?
Without limit. I think he is one of the most phenomenally gifted performers I've ever been around. I think that there is, and it comes from several things. One is gifted. Two is he works so damn hard. This is the third movie I've made with Hugh, and he's never satisfied. He always thinks there's something better, something worth trying. You know, I'm never satisfied, so I'm always asking for more, or something different, or trying something different, or scratching it in a different way. He loves that. He loves acting. He loves the process of looking for the angle on the scene where it pops open. And I'd say the same thing about Sir Patrick Stewart, who was very much also really celebrated the opportunity to take a character on one side that he's grown for years over many movies, and on another side reveal entirely new dimensions to him.